Hey guys, wanted to take a quick second to talk about your syllabus. This will be posted on Google Classroom. You'll hear me say this in class, but I just wanted to go over this with you. So this is also going to be your first assignment as well. Okay, so like I said, this will be posted on Google Classroom. For it to look correctly, you'll have to download it and open it as a Word file, or if not, some of these will be all kind of, the editing will be jacked up. All my contact information up here. You got to join your Google Classrooms. You don't really need to worry about these class codes because everybody has an invite in their school inbox. So that's how I suggest you join, but you got to join. That's the way, that's going to be the main hub for everything. Okay. Materials that you need. You don't really need to bring this book, but that's our book, Pearson Algebra 2. You do need a calculator, a TI 83 or 84. You can get by using Desmos quite a bit. So you can work around it, but that being said, there are some things like, there are just a few things that the TI 83 can do that Desmos cannot do. So get one, it'll be the last calculator you ever have to buy. You'll need paper and pencil every day. The paper should just be like a DMR notebook. That'll be just fine. If you have a pen, that's preferred for grading the DMR, something that's a different color. I don't need you to have paper and a composition notebook, so that can just be combined into one. Doesn't have to be a composition notebook either. It can be a normal notebook. It's fine with me. The binder with tabs, I'm not really going to be a stickler on that this year. It's in the syllabus, mostly because I forgot to take it out. So you can get by without this year. I would say at least you should have probably a folder so that at least you can keep like the notes when we're on an individual, you can have the notes for a given chapter. Grade breakdown, this has changed from last year. Last year, assessments were weighted at 80%. So in some respects, I guess that it's going to be easier on you guys, but in a lot of respects, it's going to be harder too because, nobody's ever really done school this way. So we figured we wanted to kind of figure that into how our grade was too. We're going to change up the assessments a little bit. You'll have some paper pencil, traditional kind of tests, but you'll also have a lot of project-based assessments too. So just be ready for that as well. The attendance policy, I'll leave that for you guys to read, but basically just make sure that if you have to miss, which this may be a year where you potentially have to miss more than you're used to, make sure you're keeping yourself caught up. Practice and homework is going to be pretty much on Math Excel. To get full credit, you must make 100%. So why can I hold you to that standard? Because it says you're allowed multiple attempts at problems, so it should be fairly easy to accomplish 100%. Okay, and actually, you even have until the night before the test to complete all assignments. So I suggest you do them as they come. That being said, you have a little leeway there. After that, you can earn up to 50% of any points that you did not get. It is important, though, if you do that late work, if you do work after a test, you have to tell me, or I won't change the grade in PowerSchool because I don't go back and look at old grades. Reviews and answers, this will probably change a little bit this year too. This will be correct. Anything that we have will be posted on Google Classroom, but it won't just be study guides and then a test. So anyways, anything we do will be posted on Google Classroom. So we'll just say to be determined on some of this. This will be the sequence that we cover. I don't know if we get through the whole scope, though. I don't know what speed we'll be able to go this year. So it may be the case that we can't cover the first 3 chapters in quarter 1 this year. We're just going to have to see how it goes, I think. Yeah, so just bear with me on that. But that'll be the order that we pretty much go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pretty much just right in order. Test retakes. You will receive 1 test retake per semester. Okay, so 2 per year, up to 2 per year. I will post a sign-up sheet a few weeks prior to the final where you will communicate which test you would like to retake. There are some things that you have to do to be able to retake it. Here's a big one. You must have at least a 90% overall for your homework grade for that semester. Okay, so you gotta have kept up on your homework. And I've heard this before. Well, if I needed to retake a test, obviously I didn't get the homework. Well, I could see that if we graded it like a test, but you have multiple attempts, and you have multiple attempts in class to ask me for help too. So, I hold you to a little bit higher standard on that homework grade. When you turn it in, you tell me to either grade it or toss it. Okay, so why would you say toss it? Because, well, let's read the next sentence. If you choose for me to grade it, you will receive that grade, even if it is lower than the prior grade. So you could potentially lower your grade by doing a retake. I don't know that happened one time last year, but it could, if you didn't study. Some rules, again, just that first one was the biggest for me, really. That word right here is the key word. Be respectful, okay? And keep a positive attitude. You do that first one, we'll be good. We'll make everything else work. If you find that you need additional help, I'm not going to help you because this is an honors class. Just kidding. That was a joke. I am available a lot of days before school. I also have a 6-period planning. If you do need help, make sure you set that up with me, or I may not be there. Okay, so make sure you talk to me ahead of time. There is also an extended day on Monday and Tuesday and Thursday in B101 from 2:30 to 4:30. I think that they're still having that this year. Just listen for it on the announcements. There is always a math teacher present there. Even if we don't have it this year, you guys have the internet. You have the whole internet at your disposal. Places like Khan Academy and some YouTube videos can be super helpful for supplementing my instruction. Okay. Cheating, I'm gonna let you read that one, but it's not tolerated. Okay. The last thing I want to go over here is this will be your first assignment, okay? And I'm not going to hand you this. You got to actually download it off Classroom, print it out, and have get this bottom part filled out, okay? So your name will go there, your signature goes there, guardian names here and here, their phone numbers, and their email. Okay, you'll have to print that out and scan it in or take a picture and turn it in on Google Classroom. That's going to be your first 5-point grade. So you'll see that all in Classroom. So yeah, that's the syllabus. I would kind of hang on to it this year, either physically or just file it away in Google Classroom in your Google Drive. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to talk to you about on the syllabus. So that's it. Thanks.